Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you are doing very well. So today we will learn about lines, rays and angles. So it will be in chapter 10. We will skip some of the chapters, but don't worry, we just follow our yearly plan. So today we will cover page 399 and 400. So if you are ready, let's start it. But remember our homework. So page 192, it was your homework. If you finish it, you can check it. I already fill it for you, so you can check your answers with this. So if you are ready, let's start it, our new topic. If you already open page 399, today we will learn about some lines, rays and angles. So we will give some terms and how we can draw it, how we can read them, how we can write it, and we will give some examples from our daily life. First term is points. You already know the points. So how you can draw it? Each point you can use your pencils. Just take your pencil and put one dot to the notebook. So this is your point. Each point has a name. For example, point A. So while you're reading, we will read point A, and while you're writing, we will also write point A, because each point has a name. For example, so like we always said, pencil, you can use the pencil to construct a dot, construct a point on your notebook. The second term is line. How you can draw a line? Check it. So there are 2 points, but they are endless points. So they are going until forever. So while you're reading them, we will say line BC or line CB. Each point, each line, they have a name like people. So even if you change the point's name online, nothing changed. Line BC and line CB, this is the same line. So while showing it, we can write BC and we will write this shape. So BC, and on the top it will be line. CB, if you want, you can switch their place like we said. CB, and you will draw a line on the top of it. For example, a road. So it will go until forever. There are endless points. What about line segment? So line segment, it has 2 end points at the ends. While you're reading is, we said line segment DE or line segment ED. Even if you change their place, nothing change. It will be in the same line segment, same line. So while drawing them, while you write it, we will say DE and we will put the same shape to the top, or ED, we will put the same shape to the top again. So it will represent the same line segments. For example, here, from here to other one, it can be named as DE line segment. This is one of them. This is another line segment, and this is another line segment. So what about rays? Check the rays. One of them is end point, the other one is endless point. It goes until forever. While you're reading it, we will say red ray FG. So while you write it, we will write FG. Remember it. So we will drop the same shape to the top. How can I draw it? One of them is end point, the other one is endless point. So F, check my shape. F is end point, like you see here, and G is endless point, like you see here. So arrow should be started from F till G. F, G, ray, FG, one way. For example, this is end point, but there is endless point here. So this is point A. If I draw point A and B, I'll say ray AB. right? Because this shape shows ray. So let's move. Angle. So right now we will talk about angle. There are some different kinds of angles. We will learn them in this class time. For example, how can I draw an angle? So there will be 3 points here, P, Q, R. Actually this is angle Q because it's in the middle. But there are 2 points here. How I can name it in different way? Angle PQR, PQR, or angle RQP. So Q should be always in the middle. Or if you want, you can just write angle Q. So this is also represent the same angle. 3 of them represent the same shape. While you write it, I'll use the same shape. Check it. PQR, it's represent angle PQR. This is represent angle RQP, and this is represent angle Q. If I want to give an example from daily life, we can give an example, a slice of pizza. It looks like an angle. So after this example, just think about the shapes, angles. So there are kinds of angles in accordance with their size of the opening between the rays. Remember rays, there were endpoint and one of them is endless point. So QP, ray QP, ray QR. So right angle, what does it mean? There are 2 rays, from here to endless point, from here to forever. So in the right angle, we can put a square here because it represents my right angle. What about straight angle? Straight angle, it looks like a line goes until forever. So this is actually 180 degrees. So we will learn them later. Acute angle. So an acute angle represents less than right angle. Check it. It is right angle. It is less than right angle. So it's named as acute angle. So if it is less than right angle, what about obtuse angle? Just try to imagine it. So obtuse angle will be greater than right angle. Acute angle represents less than right angle. Obtuse angle represents greater than right angle. So what about this? If you want to give a name, which one will be represent this? Obtuse, acute, straight, or right angle? So it will be acute angle, right? Because it is less than right angle. So it will be an acute angle. Perfect. Good job, guys. Okay, now turn back your books. Page 399. We already described them. So let's check our activity on page 399. It says draw and label JK. So what is it? Line segment, point, line, ray. Which one is? There are 2 endpoints, right? So if there are 2 endpoints, it represents line segment. So if I want to draw JK or KG, doesn't matter because I can change their place. So JK, and it will be endpoints, not endless points. So J, from J to K. So it say, is there another way to name JK? Explain. So while explain, we said we can switch their place. It can be KG, right? So when naming a line segment, either point can be named first. Good job. Right now open page 400. So we talk about angles. Remember angles. Remember right angle, straight angle, an acute angle, and an obtuse angle. So right angle forms a square corner. We already say that if there is a square here, it shows a right angle. So if it is just straight like a line, so we will say this is a straight angle. Acute angle represents less than a right angle, and obtuse angle is greater than a right angle, right? But this is less than a straight angle. Okay, good job. Let's check the activity 2 on page 400. It says classify an angle. To classify an angle, you can compare it to a right angle. So actually we will consider about right angle. Good job. Okay, so it's a right, acute, obtuse, right or straight. Remember my angles. Okay, remember right angle first. Which one is shows right angle? Good job. D, right? So D shows a right angle. If it is my angle less than right angle, it will be acute angle. If it is greater than a right angle, it will be obtuse angle in this time. Check it. Acute angles and obtuse angles. So question C also represent an angle less than right angle. So in this situation it will be 2 acute angle and obtuse angle. What about straight angle? So they didn't ask for straight angle, but remember straight. So straight angle represent a line, like a line. So if it is like a line, it is represent my straight angle. Perfect. Good job guys. Today we covered lines, rays and angles on chapter 10. We covered page 399 and 400. So after this class time, please do some revision. Nice to talk with you. Take care of you.